We have with us Nilesh Gupta, Managing Partner of Vijay Sales, to speak more about the impact of GST on consumer durables. Nilesh, is it safe to assume or to say this, that it's in fact your sector which made the most out of the pre-GST frenzy that existed in this country? Is it right to say that?
100% I would say. In fact, what happened is even we never expected something like this would happen. But I think retail always needs some trigger, and GST turned out to be the trigger. So in the month of June, we had sales which was equivalent to the Diwali month. And that was primarily because of the transit stock issues. All the retailers had thought of reducing the price, selling it at cost, in few cases even below cost. And I think that picked up. What initially picked up as a stock inventory so a clearance sale turned out to be a major sale which we have never seen.
Right, which we are seeing continuing even now, right, as well.
In fact, right now the sale period is not there, but whatever we had booked, those are getting delivered now.
Right. Also, is there going to be a significant change in terms of prices that we will see in the coming days, or you think it's going to be neutral in many form?
There is going to be a price change. In fact, in most of the consumer durable, we'll see a 3 to 4% rise. But the major difference is the people who booked and who took pricing in June, where the entire profit was wiped out of the retailer. And in some cases, as I said, we also burnt our fingers. So that discount will not be available. So overall, you'll see there will be effect of at least 10 to 15%.
Right. Also, you're dealing with a lot of vendors, across the board as well. Why do you think traders are actually so wary of GST? You mentioned some of the reasons in the panel. Can you tell us for the benefit of our viewers, why are the traders so wary of GST?
I think in the consumer durable, the retailers are not worried about the GST for the simple reason all were already there in the VAT panel. But I think the smaller guys, they are more worried because they are not used, they are scared of the tax authorities, and they feel, boss, once we get into that tax net, then a lot of questions would be asked, a lot of answerable would be there. I think that's the fear is there, which I think slowly and steadily the government is clearing the air about it. And I think plus, at the same time, there's no option. If today you want to grow big, you'll have to pay the tax and grow big, number one. Number two, even if you are in a smaller category where you are not even crossing the threshold, but if you are supplying material to somebody who's a GST payee, then automatically he's going to ask for the GST bill or he'll not buy from you. So that invariably will lead him to get into the, so whether somebody likes it or not like it, he has to get enrolled in the GST framework. And I think these are just the initial views. People who have done business without being enrolled in any tax formats, the fear factor is natural to happen. But I think as the time will progress, I think the fear will go away.
Yeah. So specifically from Vijay Sales' point of view, do you think that after the kind of bumper sales you'll have seen pre-GST, is there going to be in the immediate short term, probably the coming festival season, probably it is going to be quite tepid in terms of response from the consumers?
No, I don't think so. See, we had a very good sale in June. So July was expected to be a little low. So as it is July, we are delivering all the bookings which we had done. But I don't think so this will affect the Diwali sales. Although we have an early Diwali this time. Had the Diwali been later on, it would have been still better. Because a lot of people who bought in the June frenzy would have not even, were not in consideration set during the Diwali also. And I think in the June, the retailers did their part by advertising and getting the flow of the consumer. Diwali is the manufacturer's turn to come out with good offers, good schemes and good advertisements to boost the sale. I think we should have a good Diwali.
Okay. Also, since you all are also attending a lot of these conferences where GST Council members are also present, what are the key concerns you're putting forth to them in terms of now since implementation has started and you're actually in the thick of things? What are the key concerns that you're placing before them?
I think the basic key concern is the GST network. So everybody is worried about the filing online and whether it will, how successful it would be. There should not be issues in that. I think that's the key worries. Rest, as we are progressing, something or the other comes up where we have a doubt, we are going back to our consultant or we are going back to the authorities, and I think we are getting answers quite at a quite good pace.
Also, since there is a widespread thought that GST will ensure wider compliance, are you all also worried about probably the tax officials being much more stringent in terms of and affecting the normal flow of business that you all do?
On the contrary, we feel with the GST coming in, the visit of the tax officials would be less because everything is going to be very transparent. You are supposed to, like a tax official will visit you once in 2 years or 3 years or maybe once a year. But here every month, twice you are going to upload your data. and it's going to be checked. So I don't think so there should be any issue on that.